From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. If you were in and around the Palmetto State 8 years ago at the same time, you probably remember this historic flood. Overall, there were 19 deaths. That would be statewide. 9 of those occurred in Richland County. And across South Carolina, there was about $1.5 billion in damage. Here was the setup. We had Hurricane Joaquin. That was the moisture source. We also had this coastal disturbance and all that moisture kind of flowing in. We also had the jet stream, so you had this perfect storm to really produce a ton of rain across the Palmetto State 8 years ago at the same time. The Columbia Airport reported nearly 10.5 inches of rain in 2 days. That would be October 3rd and October 4th. Notice some of these rainfall totals though. Sumter, Gills Creek, Millwood, over 20 inches of rain fell. So to put that in perspective, if we take South Carolina as a whole and basically assume 6 inches of rain on average for the whole area, that would have been 1 20-ounce bottle of water for every American every day for 182 years. So you're talking about a ton of water falling across South Carolina back in 2015, October 2015. Some happier news, the leaves are starting to change in parts of the mountains of North Carolina, even Tennessee. No real change for us here across South Carolina as of yet, but we know as we continue to move through October and certainly as we go into November, the leaves will continue to change. Halloween's 27 days from today. Daylight saving ends 32 days from today, and Thanksgiving 50 days away. Now, this isn't necessarily the forecast I really like to see. The ragweed grass is still in this medium range. That's going to be the case today, and tomorrow it may climb a little bit as we go into your Friday. Yesterday, we dropped down to 55 degrees in the capital city. This morning, we've been basically mid to upper 50s. We did manage to make it up to 86 degrees yesterday afternoon. Haven't had any rainfall at the Columbia Metropolitan Airport since September 17th. Record high for today is 100. That was set in 2019. That'll be safe for one more year. And there is the rainfall, at least the record rainfall for October 4th, 6 87/100 back in 2015. Here are some of the weather headlines we're currently following. Sunny and dry today. It's going to be the case for tomorrow. Late in the week, cold front kind of approaches area. Cold front swings on through. It will be cooler over the weekend, but high pressure firmly in control of our weather today. Maybe a passing cloud or two, but we're not looking for any kind of rainfall. Matter of fact, looks like it's going to be pretty dry over the next 7 days, even as that cold front moves through. It appears to be a dry frontal passage. For today, looking for highs in the low to mid 80s, a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear and seasonable with lows in the mid to upper 50s. Here's our 7-day forecast. Pretty warm today, tomorrow, even Friday as that cold front moves on through. You'll notice over the weekend, though, mid 70s for highs on Saturday. Sunday morning, lows dropping into the mid to upper 40s. We'll go for highs in the lower 70s, mid 40s on Monday with highs in the middle 70s. We warm back up into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees by Tuesday. Coastal forecast looking pretty good. Maybe a small chance for rain late Thursday and or early Friday as the cold front swings through. And here's the forecast for the upstate. Check out those temperatures over the weekend. Upper 60s, low 70s with maybe morning lows dropping down into the mid to low 40s. Our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. Temperature is close to normal for the majority of South Carolina, with that small sliver there of the upstate and the western part of South Carolina possibly a little bit warmer than normal, and that would be October 11th through October 17th. Here is Tropical Storm Philippe. We're still talking about this one. It's going to move generally towards the north, and you'll notice at least Bermuda and parts of the United States now in that cone of uncertainty, but elsewhere things are quiet. That's certainly great news in the Atlantic, but it has been a very busy season. On average through today, we'd expect 11 storms, 4 hurricanes, and 2 major hurricanes. So far, we've had 18 named storms, 6 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. So again, it has been very busy. Here are all the tracks for the 2023 season. You'll notice it has been a very busy season, and here are all the names so far. 18 named storms, with the last one being Rena.